The Snakebyte Ergo Grip featured in today's review was provided courtesy of Snakebyte. Joy-Cons. These little controllers have been an oddity to me since the Switch was first released. I know many of you out there outright hate them thanks to their smaller sizes and button layout. With a proper grip, I actually haven't minded using them as a controller throughout the years. With the release of the Switch 2, I was hoping to see more improvements to the Joy-Cons than we got, but the larger size is a plus. Like with the original Switch, Nintendo has packed in a Joy-Con grip with the Switch 2 so you can use them as a controller while the system is docked. But in a move that has become all too typical of Nintendo lately, you cannot charge the Joy-Cons while playing with this grip. Instead, you are expected to shell out $40 for a version of their grip that includes USB charging capabilities. This is a crappy move, and one I am glad to see third-party alternatives address for half the price, like the Snakebyte Ergo Grip S2. This Joy-Con 2 grip is almost a perfect replacement for Nintendo's offering, and comes in at half the price. The Snakebyte Ergo Grip S2 comes in a small box with a depiction of the grip on the front with the name and branding on a cool background. The side of the box gives us another view of the center of the grip, while the other side highlights key aspects of it. The back includes additional product shots and the same key aspects listed on the side. Inside the box you will find the Ergo Grip S2, USB cable, and a quick start guide. The Ergo Grip S2 is very similar to Nintendo's grip at first glance. It has a center slab where the Joy-Cons attach and two handles for grip. The handles are bigger than Nintendo's variants, and they sit flush with the Joy-Cons instead of having their sides exposed. Because of this, the Ergo Grip makes use of a locking mechanism that allows the center slab to rotate up for connecting and removing the Joy-Cons. The last and most important difference is, of course, the addition of a USB-C port that allows you to charge the Joy-Cons while attached with nice LED indicators to let you know the charge status of each Joy-Con. Being able to see more of the Joy-Con 2's side colors is also a plus. The Ergo Grip S2 is nice and lightweight with decent build quality. There is quite a bit of give on the handles with simple twists while the grip is empty, like with Nintendo grips, so don't be too rough with it. Attaching the Joy-Con 2 to the Ergo Grip S2 is a breeze, and the form factor is pleasing for playing games. My only issue comes from the curves on the handle feeling like they line up with your hands in a way that makes them too low to reach the controls in a natural way. Choking up on the grip allows you to easily reach everything, but it does feel slightly off by comparison, but still okay overall. The wider grip lines up better in your palms, and as a result I have had fewer issues in longer playing sessions with the Ergo Grip S2 compared to Nintendo's included Joy-Con grip. USB charging also works perfectly, allowing for continued playing without having to attach the Joy-Cons to the Switch 2 or other charging docks. This is what I wanted most out of this experience, and it gets it done. Again, my only complaint about the functionality of the Ergo Grip S2 is that it feels like the natural alignment of the grip places your hands too low on the Joy-Cons. Moving your grip up fixes the alignment, but it doesn't feel quite as good as the lower grip, but still plenty serviceable and not uncomfortable. Seeing a revision to bring this more into proper alignment would be fantastic and make this a perfect option for anyone looking for a Joy-Con grip and charge solution. Snakebyte has crafted a near-perfect option for Switch 2 players looking for a Joy-Con grip and charging solution. It functions exactly as you would expect, but the design of the handles makes it so your hands naturally line up lower on the Joy-Cons than you need. Placing your hands into a position to reach all controls still feels fine during play, but it would be great to see this adjusted in the future. At half the price of Nintendo's Joy-Con charge grip, however, this is an easy recommendation, despite this slight design flaw. Thank you for making it to the end of my review for the Snakebyte Ergo Grip S2. Again, just almost flawless, and the little bit that it's not got right is not really a deal breaker. So if you're looking for a capable Joy-Con 2 grip and charging solution, this is a good one. Only $21 and works really well. But again, big thank you to all for watching today's review, and another thank you to Snakebyte for sending this one out our way to check out. Links below if you're interested, but we're going to go ahead and call it here. Short and sweet for this one. Just the usual favors here at the end. If you haven't already, thumbs up, thumbs down, depending on how much you like this review, as well as hitting that sub button notification bell so you can see when new videos go live on the channel, as there's always more coming your way. And for anyone interested in further helping to support the channel, we would be honored for you to hit that join button here on YouTube or that Patreon link in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Every little bit helps, and just a big thank you to all of our current backers. Couldn't do it without you. But Till next time, my wonderful internet peeps, y'all stay awesome, keep on gaming, and we'll see you all back next video.